sometimes, two people who seem perfect for each other aren't able to make their relationship work long-term. Even though what would typically be expected of their respective zodiac signs seems like it should indicate otherwise. And at other times, opposites do attract, with the least likely zodiac matches ending up the happiest. But in general it is possible to identify pairs of what can be expected to be the most compatible signs in astrology. For example, Cancers and Libras tend to be compatible even though they aren't usually pinned as soulmates. Even though Cancer is known to be emotional and Libra is known for craving balance, it's their shared emotionality that connects them in a way that other people can't understand. And Leos and Sagittarians, both strong-willed and independent, balance each other divinely in a relationship, even though it could be argued that they are often too set in their ways to compromise. In the end, it's impossible to state definitively which zodiac signs will work together and which won't. There will always be exceptions, and no two couples are exactly the same, even if their signs align. With all of that disclosed, here are the 6 most compatible matches among zodiac signs. 6 pairs of the most compatible zodiac signs. Number 1, Cancer and Libra. Cancers and Libras are true soulmates, though many people will often pit them as incompatible based solely on the fact that Cancers are emotional and Libras prefer partners who are balanced. Here's the thing, though Cancers are one of the most grounded signs in the zodiac, their main objective in life is to have a home, family, and stable life in which they can thrive. They crave and try their best to create the exact kind of stability that Libras also want, and the truth is that both signs desire this because of their rich internal life, and how confusing and complex their emotions can be. Libras are what Cancers look up to. Cancers are more practical, whereas Libras can be airheaded. The two are a match made in heaven for creating a life in which both parties feel settled, cared for, and empowered. Number 2, Aries and Gemini. Aries is practical where Gemini is a dreamer. Aries guides with logic whereas Gemini believes in their emotions. Though the two are very different, they are easily taken with one another. Aries aspire to the kind of inspired, charming lightness that Geminis dance through life with, while Geminis are easily turned on by Aries' ability to exude strength and make decisions regardless of how they feel. They both enjoy deep thought, new experiences and standing out from the crowd in some way. Together, they accomplish this and balance one another beautifully, making Aries and Gemini two of the most compatible zodiac signs. Number 3, Leo and Sagittarius. Leos and Sagittarians are both driven foremost by their identities. They both take pride in themselves as individuals, and when they commit completely. They are territorial, protective and selfless when it comes to giving their lives to the people they love. That's what makes them work as a pair so well, as they balance one another. Sagittarius gives depth where the Leo gives lightheartedness. But they are also so aligned on what matters most to them that they can intertwine their lives together nicely. Leo and Sagittarius are both fire signs with very strong personalities, however. So, a relationship between them is either going to follow immaculately, or they will strongly dislike each other. It's polarized like these two tend to be, but ultimately, when you find the right Leo-Sagittarius pair, they make one of the most magnetizing couples alive. Number 4, Taurus and Virgo. What earth signs Taurus and Virgo have in common is an idealistic view of life. They are both perfectionists. Certainly, this can also be the source of a lot of bickering, but ultimately, it's their very dreamy ideas about what life should be that bonds them in a way other people wouldn't understand. Taurus is the dreamer while Virgo is the doer. Taurus will be loyal in the way Virgo needs, and Virgo will be adventurous and grounded in the way Taurus needs. They are a pair of opposites, but that's why it works. They'd implode if they were with someone too like themselves. Taurus will help quell Virgo's incessant anxiety, and Virgo will help Taurus appreciate life in all its imperfect parts. Number 5. Aquarius and Capricorn. Aquarius and Capricorn are a match made in heaven. They are especially ideal as business partners and life partners. While Aquarius will be easily preoccupied with big ideas and coming up with new, innovative, existential ways to improve their lives, Capricorn is doing the on-the-ground work. They are making sure there's a practical way to get those big ideas implemented, and ensuring Aquarius doesn't go too far off the deep end. Overall, these two need each other to really fulfill their dreams. Aquarius pushes Capricorn, and Capricorn grounds the Aquarius. However, it's essential that these two share common beliefs and ideas about life, both existential and not, because if they don't get each other, they will be on two totally different planets. Number 6. Pisces and Scorpio. Pisces and Scorpio have more in common than it would seem on the surface, they just express their deep emotions differently. The reality is that Pisces will thrive with a partner who is consumed by and obsessed with them. Scorpio will be inspired by someone who is both deeply aware of their feelings, yet, at the same time, expressive about them in a non-aggressive way. Together, they create a truly explosive and passionate partnership, one in which they understand each other in a way nobody else quite can. Water signs Pisces and Scorpio seem incompatible on the surface because Pisces can be too sensitive and Scorpios too harsh. But deep down, Pisces understands how Scorpio feels, and Scorpio responds warmly when they feel truly seen, understood, and, beyond all else, wanted.